the NFC Championship game, coming up next here on EA Sports.
The Conference Championship game. That means 60 minutes away from the Super Bowl. And I can only imagine what these players are feeling right now.
The players, they know they're 60 minutes away, Jim, from the Super Bowl. So don't let that excitement affect your play today. Just concentrate on the moment. Make sure you play each play one at a time.
Mannion's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
Second down and 3 following that nice run.
Boy, they saw something on the offense. It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line. The ball shifting to the right.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage. So you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out. They'll throw it over the top. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those.
And they get the sack.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
Gurley split out wide on the left. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Almost intercepted.
Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. On the way, third down.
Cooks, the receiver, all the way to the right side. The Rams will take the snap from the 25. Going deep, looking for Demaryius Thomas. Intercepted. What a rough way to get this game started, getting picked off so early.
Oh, it is a rough way because all these coaches talk about, they overdo it. Oh, don't make a mistake out there. That's all they talk about. Every once in a while, talk about making a play because that's what this league is about.
Manziel's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Falcons will take the snap from the 35. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
This offensive line today will be leaned on to protect their quarterback as well as opening up some running lanes. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
The defensive line, they're shifting. They're getting into a spread look. I think they think this is going to be a pass. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
This defensive front is so often disruptive and in the quarterback's face. This is third down.
Manziel's got it in the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series.
The Falcons are getting set to punt.
And a run back of about 11. The Rams' last possession ended painfully with a pick. I wonder how they're going to handle the football this time around, Phil.
Well, listen, I think they'll handle it a little differently, no doubt. I thought it was a bad call on the interception. It just put the quarterback and the offense in such a bad situation, and they were not able to overcome that.
First down at the 27.
Gurley makes the grab.
The Rams get a first down.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
First down here. The Falcons defense lined up going with the 46 defense. Makes the catch. They'll mark him at the 46.
And here's a look at the defensive unit that'll be looking to halt this offense today. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
The Falcons come out in a dime package.
Let's go.
To the ground. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
If you're running back in this league and you pick up first downs, if you don't bump the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is
The defense gets the sack.
Nice job that time by the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
And following that penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 17. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Gurley's taking the handoff.
Well, but it's 3rd and long. I just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
Now 3rd and 10 following the run.
The Rams will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. Midway through the first.
With 2 hands, he has it.
Scrimmage, the 36. First down at the 36.
Second down after the incompletion.
Gurley's got it on the handoff. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. Coming to the line at the 25.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Now 1st and 10.
Gurley's handed the football. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 3.
And here's the toss.
He gets into the end zone, capping off the long run.
Nothing like scoring first in a conference championship game. I'm not a big stats guy, but your chances of winning when you score first in a conference championship Your chances of winning are about 85%. How about that?
He's got a chance to return this one.
And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line.
The Falcons' offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
The Rams defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Falcons snap it at the 26. Going deep, but it's incomplete.
Good try. Throw it deep down the field. It's a beautiful throw, but it just goes incomplete.
Second down following that incompletion.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Has it right on the sideline, inbounds. That's his first reception today. It's first down as they head to the line.
The Rams defense now is going to go nickel. Manziel's going to take it from the gun.
Michael Proctors brings the quarterback down.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there and sacks the quarterback.
Second down coming up.
The Falcons take it from the 33. Manziel's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. But it's incomplete.
Well, that's a big opportunity. Anytime you get somebody behind the defense open, the receiver's there, but the quarterback just overthrew him.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion.
Manziel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Pulls it in. Jenkins is going to make the tackle.
When quarterbacks see cover four defensive backs playing back against the deep passes, they know they're going to look for underneath or crossing routes. That time, a good throw by the quarterback to the receiver going across the field.
Set up now at the 37. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Halfback sent in motion. No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. Brings it in.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some Courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Coming to the line at the 27. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
From the shotgun. Has his man. That picks up 11. That's his first reception today.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Now cutting to the right side. Pure determination. What a run. Touchdown. They've tied the game as this first quarter is winding down. I'm sure they're thrilled not to have to start the second quarter facing a stiff uphill climb.
Oh, absolutely. You got to be thrilled to be tied at this spot right now. The defense has been a little shaky here early in this football game, but the offense, great job of bouncing back and getting TD.
The Rams are ready to return the kick. Made right around the 26-yard line.
The Rams take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looks so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
That's a gain of 6. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground. The Rams are tied up in what's been a fun game up to this point, partner. Gurley's really been a handful, and he's a key reason why it's so tight.
Yeah, it is. You know, I'm going to give the offensive line some credit. Anytime you run the football and you run it like this and pick up these kind of yards, you know, you got to give credit to the offensive line, the play caller for sticking with it, and, of course, the running back, he's having an awesome day.
It's second down and 3. Kendrick's going to pull in the forward pass.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Let's go.
Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete.
Deep passes in the NFL, they always serve a purpose. You're not always going to get the completion, but at least it gets the defense thinking that you will try some long throws down the field.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run over there.
Gurley's going to secure the handoff. Bites off the hit, and that's a gain of 9. The Rams have pounded the football today, and that's nothing new for this team. Gurley's near the top of the league in rush yards, and he's showing why today.
It is hard in the NFL to run the football like this every single week, but here we are again, and they are getting it done.
They bring in the extra tight end.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting a run up the middle.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. They come to the line of scrimmage, first down. Playing press coverage to the outside. He's going to get another carry. Coming up, second down. The Rams at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Throws it toward the sideline. And what a catch. Touchdown, St. Louis Rams.
Short passes are just as important as the long passes down the field. This time, a short, accurate pass. Look what it leads to. All those yards after the catch. Nice run, nice catch, touchdown.
The Falcons ready to return the kick. And he'll start his return. Going to be a penalty here. It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you've got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
The Falcons come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 14-7.
The defensive line is now all spreading out.
Freeman's going to take the handoff now. Ogletree makes the play.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. The Rams with a nickel look here on defense.
Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run.
And that's a gain of 10.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a 1st down.
Manziel's now completed 4 in a row.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
1st down here after the completion. Pulls it in. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
The defensive line, they're all talking, they're all shifting to the right.
They'll run it here. That's a gain of 6.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Falcons have it at the 39. Jones comes up with the catch. That's another reception, giving him 2. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
1st down and 10. Freeman's got it. Screen. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
That's 2nd down coming up. From the gun. Makes the catch in open space.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another 1st down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
Coming to the line at the 15-yard line. Let's see how they back up the big play here. The catch is made.
Ogletree with a stop on that play.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. 2-minute warning. Press coverage all the way.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 5. Looking across the middle. Almost intercepted.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
Only 10 yards to go to the end zone.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Laurinaitis takes him down.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
It converts on the 3.
Approaching the half, and that field goal has to make them feel good about their play as they keep things close.
Jim, no doubt about it. What they're saying to the opponents, look out. This game is not over. We're going to be here all day long.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Rams offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. Here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
Mannion's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Got a flag.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
The Falcons with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Mannion's back in shotgun formation. Cook's got it on a pass that had some heat.
That leads us to 2nd down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
That's dropped by Cook, who couldn't bring it in.
After the incompletion, 3rd and 4 coming up.
Mason's taking the handoff. Has space.
Well, there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He stepped out of bounds to stop the clock.
Setting up now at the 45.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Corners are backing off here.
Looking long. It's intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Falcons offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Here's the quick toss. He's brought to a halt. The Rams use another timeout here, and they have 1 left.
dangerous spot here. Backs to the end zone. Stepping up to the line at the 6.
Manziel's got it in the gun. Intercepted.
Touchdown, Rams.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
The Falcons in kick return formation.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Falcons offense back on the field as this game has turned into just a big mess, Phil, as no one seems to be able to hold on to the football.
Nobody can hold on to the football. The play is sloppy. The calling of the plays has also been, I think, a little sloppy. Give these guys a better chance to make some positive plays.
Snap it out of the gun. Manziel's going to take off with it. Looking long. And intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Rams will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to want to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done.
The Rams are in the end zone with a touchdown. The late touchdown here in the second quarter gives them a nice lead with the intermission looming, Phil.
Yeah, great job on their side. They got a nice lead, but I just want to give you a little warning now. This is professional football, and those are professionals on the other side, and they will fight back. So be ready to come out here and play the same way in the second half.
The Falcons are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
The Falcons signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used.
Only 35 yards to the end zone.
Defensive line shifting to the right there. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Catch made. Falcons will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down.
First down, offense readying for the snap. That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Manziel's going to take it from the gun. On the money.
Hardy's brought down but has the first.
The Falcons call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
First and goal to go.
Powers his way across. Touchdown.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown. When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing. Confuses no one.
Takes it out of the eye. They will not find a way into the end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. The Rams are ready to return the kick.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
We've reached the intermission, and soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Keeps his legs moving. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
The Falcons offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Gets the handle here. Gaines is in on the tackle.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Manziel lines up in the pistol. The Rams call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
First down at the 40. Almost intercepted that time. It's now second down. Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
Manziel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Scanning the field.
Manziel's on the move.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, he has such a good arm. That's all we talk about. We never talk about the fact that when he has to, you make him, you force him out of the pocket, he'll run with that football and get some yards.
Two tight ends on the field here. 1st and 10.
Freeman's got it on the handoff. Shakes off the tackle.
Well, when you can run as fast as he can, every once in a while they put those arms around you, that's not going to be enough. Good job of breaking that tackle.
Coming to the line at the 35.
The Falcons, pistol set here.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing.
Michael Blockers brings the quarterback down.
Well, defensive tackle, so many times they're in charge of stopping the run, but not this time. The big fellow, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
Third and 7 coming up. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Falcons need to get to the 34 for a first down. The Falcons snap it at the 41. Incomplete.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot and the throw goes incomplete.
Bosher is back now. He'll be punting it away.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Rams offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Second and 8 coming up. The Rams from the 22. Gurley's handed the football.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3.
Get ready.
Mannion's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
It's Mason with the catch.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
The Rams will take the snap from the 30. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The Rams have it at the 34. Makes the play on his way. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. And with that score, they've now got a nice buffer to work with over the last quarter and a half.
They've been really efficient here today. And just another example on that touchdown drive. Executing to perfection, and they got a nice lead here. Let's see if they can hang on.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Falcons heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
Manziel's Quinn takes down the quarterback.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
The big sack on the last play brings up 2nd down and 11.
The Rams elect to take another timeout here, and they have only one remaining the rest of the way.
Second down.
Manziel's back in shotgun formation. Nelson's got it on a pass that had something taken off of it.
No need to huddle. Hurry up offense.
The Falcons take it from the 38. Long with the sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
The ball is spotted right at the 46.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Nelson's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. All set up now at the 21.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. They're setting up screen.
Gaines is there that time for the tackle.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
And Freeman has the catch. James Laurinaitis brings him down.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Manziel's completion percentage, 60% on the day. That's a touchdown, and that tightens things up.
The fullback in most offenses in the NFL very seldom gets to carry the football, but down near the goal line, they serve a good purpose. Quick hitting plays by a big, powerful guy gets it done.
Handoff made. Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. Falcons ready to kick it away. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Rams have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down. Don't get conservative. Keep it going. Try to score points and just dominate the other team.
Gurley's met at the 30. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down.
The Falcons defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Mannion's got it in the gun. And that pass is just thrown away.
It's third down coming up. Playing press coverage to the outside.
The Rams will set up. The 36 is the first down line. And a flag comes out.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Gurley's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Well, we don't see this too often. This is a speed back, but a good job that time just running right through the tackle and breaking it.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
The Falcons load up the box, going with the 46 defense. The Rams will take the snap from the 40. Mason's the receiver on the screen. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
It'll be third down. Press coverage all the way.
Get ready. Spread 38. Spread 38.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. Gurley has the good catch.
They're in punting formation.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner.
The Falcons offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, this game, Jim, it's all about momentum, and when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays. I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
Picked up a couple that time.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now second down and 7.
The sideline. That's his first reception today.
Well, if you want to exploit cover 3, then you better be ready to throw the football to the sidelines. Well, my man is not afraid, and that was a good throw.
Manziel's completed his last 6 passes.
First down on the way.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Got drilled as he throws it. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Manziel's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Pass is intercepted. It brings the play to an end.
Ogletree is such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
Really good field position here to start this drive. Double tight end formation. First down at the 27. Trying to find an opening to the right. He is in the clear. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown. Early in the fourth, and they look to have seized control of this one with that touchdown.
Boy, I think they did. Now it's up to the defense. Go out there and shut the opponent's offense down. If you do that, this game is in the bag.
Get ready.
They wanted more excitement, more tension, more decision-making. It's the second guess in the NFL, and now they're going to have it. This two-point conversion, more teams are going to do it because they don't want to kick the extra point from the 15-yard line.
The Falcons ready to return the kick.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Falcons just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Manziel's on the move. Joyner's there to take him down.
They get set quickly, ready for another snap. First and 10.
Manziel's running away from the pressure.
Trying to escape the pressure, and there he goes, sliding to get away from the hit.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
Manziel's going to scramble.
Manziel's mobility, boy, gives him a chance to make a play, doesn't it, when you force him out of the pocket, but not able to complete the pass because nobody's open.
Inside the 50. Second and 10.
Manziel's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under.
He steps out.
I don't think we realized how good of an athlete he was coming out of college. We never talked about his running ability, but since he's been in the pros, we see him run. He's pretty good at it.
Now looking at third down.
Manziel's ready for the snap. Empty backfield.
From the gun.
Manziel's going to take off with it.
Space to work. Good yardage picked up on that call.
Well, we just don't talk about it enough. He is so good, has such quick feet, and then when he gets outside, if you make him run, he will. And a good job there picking up some extra yards. The defensive line now shifting to a spread look. They're going to try to pressure the quarterback on this play.
Jones has got it. On a pass, had some heat on it.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Manziel's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
And he hauls it in.
Alexander's there to take him down.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Second and goal from the 5. Manziel's on the move.
Touchdown, and they get one back.
When you play against this quarterback, you got to worry about so many things. He's smart. He makes good decisions. Has a terrific throwing arm, and he can also do this. You cover him, he'll find a way to get it done. That's a nice scramble for the touchdown. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here. Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more two-point conversions in the league this year than ever before because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Rams offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
Mannion's going to take it from the gun. Out to Cook. The Rams are in front thanks to their quarterback. Mannion's done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
Gurley's tackled down at the 43. The Rams have clearly enjoyed being able to take the air out of the football when needed today. Gurley's dominated on the ground.
There is nothing like dominating a football game physically. They have overwhelmed the defense, and a good job by the offensive coordinator managing this game today.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff, running off tackle. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. He's up over 140 yards rushing so far on the day. Coming to the line at the 43.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Now 1st and 10. Takes another handoff. A foot race to the end zone. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block, and a long touchdown run. The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run.
Mason's going to put down a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said, and got that 2 points.
Room to work. No one's going to get him now. Touchdown!
You always tell the kick returner, when he's in the end zone, don't take it out. This time he does. Look at the blocks. Look at the speed and the moves, and takes it all the way for over 100-yard touchdown.
Playing press coverage to the outside. Freeman's got it on the toss. So they give up the touchdown, but they do not allow the 2-point play.
Yeah, good job that time by the defense. So quick and so ready for that play. They reacted very fast. That's why they stopped it.
There's a flag out. Talk about field position. After that penalty, after that failure to get the ball to travel 10 yards, the other team is set up big time.
You listen, it's a calculated risk. You think you've got the receiving team, they're not paying attention, and then you don't even kick the ball 10 yards. Inexcusable.
Brought down by Mosley. The Rams have gone by their usual game plan today. That's running the football. Gurley's been a threat on the ground and continues to rack up yardage.
Been tremendous once again today. And look, let's look at this running back. He's got legs of steel. He can break tackles. He can run around you. That's why this running game is so good.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Set up now at the 36. Falcons packing the box here. 46 formation. 2nd and 8. Gurley's going to take the handoff now. Going to take it the distance. Going to take it home for the touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The Falcons in kick return formation.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Falcons have put a lot of points on the board here in the fourth quarter, but unfortunately for them, the same can be said for their opponents.
Yeah, they've been spectacular, and their defense, the offense has been spectacular, and the defense has been, I don't know what to say. Nobody on the defensive side has played well, and that's why they're going to lose this game.
Press coverage all the way.
Manziel's alone in the backfield.
First down at the 21.
Manziel's taking off.
Away from the ball, there's a flat. Ball's picked off.
Gets away.
He's brought down. There's a call we don't see all that often. An illegal forward pass.
Yeah, that's right. The quarterback that time was past the line of scrimmage. He lost his judgment where he was at on the football field. I can understand why. Trying to avoid so many hits. Didn't realize he crossed the line of scrimmage.
Takes the knee. That's a timeout by the defense. And now they'll try over again on second down.
Well, let's go. 188. 188.
Here's the handoff. Mason's tackled down at the 50. Defense now signaling for a timeout. That last play was a run. Third down coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Mannion's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. It's complete to Todd Gurley.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
Mannion's now completed 4 in a row. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Takes the knee. This will be second down.
Get ready.
Takes the knee. Third down now.
Get ready. 188.
Takes the knee. They started with practice back in July, training camps, all through the regular season. This was the goal from the beginning, to advance to the Super Bowl. And they have done so today with their win in the NFC title game. Well, today we identified the best team in its conference. Going on now to the big stage and the Super Bowl.
To win a conference championship, that is so exciting. But then to sit back and think, we are going to the Super Bowl. That is something that you just can't even dream sometimes when you think of the good stuff that the game can bring you. But an exciting game today, going to the Super Bowl, it's just all wonderful, wonderful stuff.
For Phil Simms and all the team here on site, what a memorable championship game it was, and we'll see you next at the Super Bowl in 2 weeks.